talk me through this. Sorry, I think we are digressing, going into Arsenal, but like, how is this season different from last season, guys? Like, last season you were holding the fort. This time you're chasing the
It's
pack.
actually better. Like Loki,
Yeah.
it's better because there's less pressure on Arsenal. No one's looking just at Arsenal. They're thinking of Arsenal as like the third team who's also in the title race. It's
Yeah.
kind of like City versus Liverpool, and Arsenal's kind of just there. So that I think that works out perfectly for someone in the title race. Not too much pressure. I think a lot of pressure in this title race is to do with media. I think players these days read media a lot. They look at narrative. They get scared. That's what happened to Arsenal last season. They got scared about everything. If you look back at the 3-3 draw, sorry AJ, I'm going to a very touchy topic for us, but a 3-3 draw against Southampton,
Oh,
if you remember that,
yeah.
yeah, last
Oh,
season, which kind of screwed everything up. That draw, if you see the full time whistle, right after that, Arsenal players were distraught. They were like on the ground. Everyone was like, and the commentator Peter Drury was doing his shit. Like, is this the end and shit like that? But the funniest thing was we were still first, and we still had to play City at Etihad. If we would have won the Etihad game, we would have won the league. Just one more game. So it was just the mentality. They knew that, okay, we fucked up against Southampton. City is coming and they're going to thrash us. And that's exactly what happened. This time it's different. This time it's not the same. City just feel different. Liverpool feel different. Arsenal feel much stronger. Like,
Yeah.
offensively, wouldn't say so, but defensively, like, we have.
You guys have been hitting. You guys hit the purple patch recently, right? Like, you guys scored obscene number of goals in the last 3-4 games.
Sustainable. I know.
But
we basically made the most of our games. We had easy games on paper, right? If you whatever your teams you look that like
Arsenal, Liverpool, Anfield. So
no,
you're
no,
not.
no. Anfield we fucked up. It fucked up as in like we basically saved ourselves with a point, right? We probably should have Odegaard should have had that was a penalty in my opinion, so probably should have lost it. Newcastle, I mean it was a grudge match, so I was surprised we scored 4, but I was confident that we were going to win. But then again, the other teams that we scored 6, like West Ham, again a bogey team, but we went and literally hammered them out of the ground like at halftime. So it was a fun result. And Sheffield United again, like we can, it's all a way of padding up our goal difference because that might prove to be key. But to your point, the key difference is last time was the novelty of being in a title race. Like in our like recent memory, past 20 years we haven't, or like 15 years we haven't really been in a title race. We didn't remember what it was, so the newness of it, like going to YouTube, looking at all these analysis, predictions.
Last time when we were like ahead, we thought we are invincible and no one can catch us, everything was great. But this year we're like way more real. These teams are like mammoth. They can win even if they're having a really shitty day. They have like difference makers all over the pitch.
Do you think you need players like at City or Liverpool who have the experience of winning trophies?
Yeah, you learn different things about the title race. Last season we learned what it is to go on a run, and when City does, you just can't catch up. And this season it's all about the players. Like I do understand a lot of people saying Arsenal, they don't have the players, and City and Liverpool do when it comes to key difference makers, right? Maybe our players haven't lived up to that, but man, you look at like they're missing Trent Alexander-Arnold, they missed Alisson, and they missed Salah, and everybody was like, they have 4 smashers, world's best in their positions, and if they miss any one of them, they probably will die down. But they're basically at the weakest and they're pulling out results out of the bag, and it's just testament to the team, the manager, momentum, situation, whatever it is. But I mean, that's Liverpool. That's what Klopp and Guardiola do to their teams.
But I really like Arsenal's position right now in this chase because, to Neerav's point, they have been deflecting a lot of the media pressure that was there last season of being like, top here. And also, it really helps them that it's Klopp's like last season. It's almost expected that like, Klopp will walk away with like, a title sort of thing in terms of media and like the narratives. So, and I really like your fixtures also towards the end because one, you only have like the Champions League and the Premier League, in essence, like the 2 trophies that you guys really care about. You are not distracted by the domestic leagues like or anything. And I think this month Liverpool play 6 or 7 fixtures as opposed to Arsenal playing like 4, which I think will really help because Europa, FA Cup, Liverpool schedule it'll rack up with so many of these injuries. I think they are bound to like fail over a period of time.
I kind of have been thinking about it, but it's just not proving to be the case, right? In the past month, they've been they barely have players. Like they're playing players who nobody knew. Like best of or the most ardent Liverpool fans didn't know those players existed, and they came and they're winning them titles. And to your point of fixtures, right? To be honest, I feel like we have everybody has tough fixtures, but I think we have all our bogey fixtures in our last 5 or 6 games. So Spurs away, Etihad is like in a couple of weeks' time, maybe end of this month, and then United away. We never win at these 3 places.
Talking about the loss, no one's talking about Declan Rice's price tag anymore. No one's talking about Kai Havertz anymore. The biggest topic. Who's talking about Kai Havertz anymore?
Yeah.
He's gelled into the team, scoring goals. He's doing everything that he can. So yeah, that is a good thing that has happened, and we just like stay positive, bro. AJ, like these moments don't come. Look at these United fans, bro.
Yeah.
They had it so good for like years,
Bro,
and then
the problem with Arsenal is I think our scar tissue is so soft when it comes to bottling. Like we haven't won anything big in such a long time that for me personally it's very hard to fight for the club because at the end of the day the football discourse is very rudimentary, right? It's all about titles because casuals don't really understand what's happening, and it's just exhausting. I just need one title, just like Liverpool did, to fight for my club back again, like on every platform, go all out batshit crazy. But until that happens, I'll be quiet. I'll be mellow.
You're not quiet, but
no, I mean this
I'll be quiet going forward.
Definitely the last 2 years, the last season and this season have been the best me and EJ both have seen the Arsenal since probably the Invincibles, which I didn't see personally. I know how fickle this is and how quickly it could change. So that's why, bro, don't get anxious. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the football, enjoy 25 goals in 7 games. What else do you need?
No.
Listen to this, bro. Arsenal's XG goals conceded is 18. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
It's been 29 games. They have conceded an XG of 18. That is ridiculous. I haven't seen that since Jose Mourinho or Chelsea or something. We didn't have XGC back then, so we don't know what the XGC was.
We don't play that football. Like we don't play that
exactly
fence park the bus kind of football. Like we
18 XGC with 39 GD. That's like some ridiculous stats, by the way.
And the next lowest goal conceded XGC is City at 25. Like 7 difference between Arsenal and City.
Yeah.
Don't worry, bro. We'll make up for it. Our old boys back next weekend in the goals. Like Ramsdale will play because Raya is cup tied. So,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna make up for it.